Sure, start streaming. Why not? Always have the first couple seconds of your stream be talking to yourself. Hello, people who aren't here yet, hopefully. Sorry I'm so late yet again. I had to post on Twitter about Deltarune again for like the third week in a row. Um, uh, yeah, I guess I'm gonna wait a few minutes here before I get into the main topic of today, uh, which is a game, believe it or not. But yeah, sorry about being so late all the time. I don't know what my deal with my hardware is, but I have to completely restart my entire computer every time I plug in my gloves and my headset, which isn't that big of a deal, or it wouldn't be if it would just count when I turned on my computer in the first place. But no, it's like, no, please unplug literally everything and plug it back in. And then we might consider tracking your motion capture. We might actually consider doing the thing that we are only designed to do. We're definitely on and functional, but fuck you if you think we're actually going to do the thing we're supposed to be doing. You have to do more troubleshooting. So that's my life there. Let's say hi to chat. Oh god, something. Oh no, something broke. Hi chat. Guys, would you believe that something broke? My freaking something. my my entire taskbar went missing. Oh, it's back. It's back. It's fine. We're fine. My taskbar's back, guys. That's great. Um, that's funny. But yeah. I mean, so that made me late. Summer in general made me late. Summer is my busy season at work, which means I am on overtime. Uh, I mean, I schedule it so that my Wednesdays are not overtime, but that doesn't mean that I'm not incredibly tired and exhausted all the time. Um, so, sorry about that. Also, in regards to being tired and exhausted and a piece of shit all the time, the saying something about 2024, that's still on the way. We recorded it last week. I didn't have any time to work on it this weekend because I had a wedding to go to, and that killed me. Not for the reasons you might think. I was just I don't drink or anything, so what happens to me at weddings is I just have to use my entire social battery for the entire month of that wedding goes into just socializing and pretending to be a real human for like 9 hours. So that's why I was so incredibly drained. So that took up all my Saturday. I didn't do shit on Sunday except have a headache. That was what I did on Sunday. My goal for Sunday was to live through my headache from the wedding. So that's what I did Sunday, and I've done not much else for the video except record it and put it in order. So it's in order. I know all my lines are acceptable. Maybe not the best, but they're acceptable and they have motion capture, which is, you know, more than I can say for basically every other video I've ever made where I've had to redo the lines or the video or the motion capture several times. So, you know what? Considering that was the first try, that's pretty good. Uh what else? So yeah, that's coming along. I guess steadily is the word. It's happening. It'll happen. It'll be the next video I put out. So that's why videos aren't coming out on Rye Royal right now, is because I'm putting out a Rye Royal production video first. If it kills me, I'll put it out first. Um, so it's coming. It'll happen eventually. I swear. Even though this weekend I'm also busy because I have to work more because I had to go to a wedding, so I didn't have time to work extra last week, so I have to work extra this week. Uh, oh well. Toolbar, I see what you're doing over there. My Windows can just not handle whatever is going on with this stream. It hates running this stream at all. So that's just grand. You know what, computer? You're all right. You're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, sweetheart. Computer, you're gonna be just okay. Oh man. But anyway, it's Wednesday stream. Last Wednesday, I ran out of steam very quickly. Sorry about that. I got some good clips out of it though. I said, you know what? I'm too tired to stream. I'm gonna leave. And then I immediately came back. I'm like, dang, now I kind of have some energy after just a little break. So I sat up for another like 3 hours and made clips out of the entirety of the stream. If I were a real streamer, that's what I would be doing after every stream anyway. But that was just such a short stream. I'm like, I have energy. I'm gonna do this. So if you go on Rye Royal, there's actually some clips there that I'm quite proud of. I think my shorts are cool, and they're the things that they're what gets the views or the shorts. So not that I really care about views. I mean, my main channel, main channel. What even is my main channel anymore? Rye Royal only gets like 10 or 12 views each time, but so does the stream highlights, or not the highlights, just the streams. The VODs get like 10 views. So I don't know what's going on either way. I'm Once the 2024 video goes up, we will see how this actually will go, because that's where my main audience is. I'm living a double life. I'm living a double creative life, which means I'm living a triple life because I have a real life too. It's just a lot more boring, but it's what pays for everything, and it's how people know me in real life. So I'm living a triple secret life where I have a real life, and then a creative life, and then a secret creative life. And this is like my secret creative life, because people know me on the internet as the troll video guy, and that channel, which has some subscribers. But I haven't told that channel anything yet because I wanted this stream to be ready. And it's only kind of been ready, as can be seen by me for my computer trying to kill itself right now. But I digress. The 2024 video is happening. But let's get over to the main topic of today, which is I am looking forward to a game called... Oh, I'm on the wrong computer. We have to switch over to game record. Alright, let's go to this. Hold, please. No. Yes. Okay, well, I mean, you read the title of the stream, probably. So, we are playing Flower today. I don't need studio mode. We are playing Flower today. However, we are not just playing Flower, we are also... Ow, I bonked. We're also going to talk a little bit about why I'm playing Flower. Yes, yes. So, if you don't know, there's a game called Sword of the Sea coming out in August 2025. There is an actual date, it's just not on Wikipedia. Yes, it is. It's August 19th. I'm quite looking forward to this game, because I quite like this studio's other games. That studio being, or developer and publisher, good for them, Giant Squid. So Giant Squid has kind of an interesting history, because it was created and founded by Matt Nava. And his, like, I'm doing kind of a ludography here. So I was interested in Giant Squid from their first game that they announced, which most people probably know is Abzu. They then did The Pathless, which was one of my favorite games of that year, and now I'm looking forward to Sword of the Sea, which is kind of what got me onto this whole, or definitely, absolutely, what got me onto this whole path is I kind of wanted to go through their whole ludography. I played a majority of their games, of the games in like this semi-series, but that's kind of the thing. Like, it's not a semi-series. It's not even all by the same studio. So what is really the connective tissue, if there is any? Should we even be drawing connective tissue between different studios, different series, and different creators? Or should we just say, like, what do we even say about these games? And as much as I hate auteurship, like just saying one person is the reason why some games are great or bad or worth playing, it does seem like our friend Matt Nava here is the connecting tissue, because he worked on a game called Flower, which is what we're going to be playing today, from that game company, which is defunct, question mark? It's either defunct or just only making Sky right now, which is a weird free-to-play game that, whatever. he I'm sorry. This has been my past 15 minutes is just going into like what the connective tissue between all these games are. So Flower is kind of the starting point for a lot of this, but it's a Sony Computer Entertainment publishing game by Genova Chen and that game company. They then went on to make Journey, still Genova Chen as director, Nicholas Clark as designer, and now Matt Nava as the artist. And that is our connecting tissue. Basically, is I believe he's also is he credited? Well, they don't have an artist credit here. He claims, or at least the Giant Squid team also, team page does say he was on Flower, so I buy it. So we got Flower into Journey with Nicholas Clark and Genova Chen, and this is kind of like the one that's really confusing because it does seem to be drawing some kind of parallel, but this is explicitly not Giant Squid, and not even a lot of the designers. If you go to Abzu's page, which is Giant Squid's first game, it does say that Giant Squid was founded by Matt Nava, so far connecting tissue, and also where is he? Nicholas Clark. Yes, there he is. I'm highlighting him. However, it seems Nicholas Clark didn't stay at Giant Squid, or didn't really take a credit on it, because he pretty much moved on to seemingly Bethesda Studio. I believe his most recent credit is on Doom Eternal, according to some raw.igo. Is this his page? Whatever. But hard to say. So there's like one connective thread just lost already. So where, like, that's one piece of information that we can't really draw on. And then we have Abzu, and the thing now you'll see is Matt Nava is not only director and artist, or not only artist but also director. This was Giant Squid's first game, like their debut game. Giant Squid actually has a publisher here too. I think also got some help from this Ink Factory London. They're like a film studio, like another publisher. It's kind of like how Annapurna has its hands in multiple things. This is the French equivalent, I suppose. But going into the path list, whoops, I was searching for Nicholas Clark. He's not in the path list. He's not in Abzu's. I mean, he might be in the credits, but he's not on their wiki page. I mean, this is just some Wikipedia sleuthing, which is essentially useless. But, I'm trying to draw a connective tissue here. Matt Nava is still attached. I mean, Matt Nava's going to be the thing through all of this. Or I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. Sorry, Matt. But anyway. So, yeah, it is somewhat auteurship because the one connecting tissue is one guy. But I don't know. There's a lot of different things at play here. Also, the composer from Journey was also went to Abzu. He was also a founding member, I believe, of Giant Squid. So you have the composer, you have the art director. Obviously, some element of the design was kept there. And then theme. Like I imagine that's a lot of Nat in there. Matt. I don't know. As we'll see, we're going to play all of these games. I certainly see a lot of connective tissue between, at very least, Journey to the Pathless. I think those games are remarkably similar, in a good way, and Abzu and Pathless are in direct conversation with each other. And since those are the only two games Giant Squid currently has out, I'm really, really interested to see how Sword of the Sea ties in with those games, if it does at all. If Giant Squid is continuing the conversation that Abzu and the Pathless are having, and since the Pathless is so clearly in conversation with Journey, I'm wondering how much farther it goes. I have never played Flower. We are going to play Flower. I mean, like I said, I'm not going through the credits of all of these games. I don't know everything. Matt Nava does say he is connected to this game. We'll look in the credits. We'll actually get to the credits of this game, so that might be where this whole thing starts. I mean, I don't want to go too far out, but yes, there is thematic connections between at least Journey, Abzu, and the Pathless. So let's see if it starts here. Ladies and gentlemen, Flower. And let's go ahead and get my mouse back over to my other... No, don't hit a keyboard. Sorry, I'm unplugging a bunch of things. Alright, I hear things. I hope you hear things too. Oh no, that's embarrassing. I don't have a controller. There we go. Now we have a controller. What are we at? -20? That's okay. Alright. Yeah. Flower. I was worried, like, can you play this game with controller? Of course you can. It was published by Sony. It was a PS3 exclusive. That being said, how do you... This is the menu. I didn't know how to interact with the menu. So, already, this is not what I was expecting from a game called Flower. I mean, even the menu I wasn't expecting from a game called Flower. The only thing I've seen from this game is like petals flowing through a meadow, and I'm like, oh, that's what kind of game it is. It's just like a music-y kind of game. I am clipping into my desk. Terribly uncomfortable. Okay. I am Flower. It's oh. So the only thing I can do is blow. Which is good, because normally the only thing I can do is suck. I understand the game so far. Oh. Do I get their petals too? I do. So this is a 2009 game. And I think in 2009 it was a lot more radical to have a game that wasn't about shooting. Oh no, my hands. So I think that's kind of where it got its acclaim, but I bet there's a lot more to it than that. It kind of got lumped in with walking simulators. We'll kind of get to that whole conversation, but like, there was so little talk about Flower back in the day that people described it as like, oh, it's a nothing game. It's like an experience. It's just something you can do. Also, I can play. I didn't realize. I kind of look like a fish. You know, it's just kind of something you can watch. It's not really a game. Meh. 2009 height of Gamergate question mark. I feel like pretty close. So you know, it got lumped in pretty hard with all that. Gosh, was Edith Finch around that time? I think that was 2011, 12. So this was relatively early in that whole conversation. And so when I started to think about playing this game, I'm like, boy, am I going to be able to even say anything? Because, you know, I do like the kind of experiential games. Like, you can still have a good time just vibing with chat and listening to music and stuff. But, you know, it's sometimes hard to, like, say things. But then I went on How Long to Beat, and it's like, How Long to Beat is like, oh yeah, you can breeze through this game in 2 hours. I'm like, well, if it was just an experiential game, it would be endless and such. But if there's actually stuff to see and an ending, then that means I can actually just go through it pretty easily. I'm like a flower dragon. It's really weird how you can kind of like assume shapes just based off of how many flowers you have. Like, I feel very serpent-like a snake. But anyway, so I was greatly not misled, but no one knew how to talk about this game. I've not really seen much conversation around this game other than like, oh, it's, I mean, not whining or complaining, just like, just gesturing vaguely at the idea of it. Oh, you know, it was a game that was really trying to say something, and, you know, not, actually, no, it wasn't even so much that it was trying to say something. It was a game that was, all I knew about it was a game that was trying very hard to not be every other game. And that alone made a lot of people angry. A lot of gamers angry. But that kind of neglected, even of the people who like do like to talk about games, it kind of neglected what is it then? And so far, it's a game that I've talked over entirely because I've been trying to explain my context of this game. And already I can kind of get Abzu vibes from this. Like, this is so close to Abzu in terms of the vibe. You're in nature, you got a good-ass soundtrack. And then it cuts out, and you have to think. Oh, it doesn't cut out. There's actually more soundtrack. Never mind. I don't have camera control, which is... Ooh, I do have three-dimensional movement, though. How high can I go? That's interesting. I made a crop circle. That's cool. It's a lot more freeform than I was led to believe. Also, am I making the grass grow? No. No, I am not. That's alright. But I bet this will. Oh, that audio did not work properly. Also, I bet you expected me to come from the other direction. Joke's on you, game. I was exploring. I was vibing with nature. Your camera angles can't account for this. Okay. You can go awful fast in this game. Going awful fast is usually not a feature of these vibey, pretty games. But, I guess it does kind of check out with, you are a flower in the breeze, and wind can go fast. I don't know if you knew this. So that's interesting. Yeah, I'm like a dragon. I wonder if there's like a model or something that controls all that. That's like, you actually are just playing a big-ass snake, and you could only see particle effects. Also, you see the rumble? Literally rumbled out of my hands. Oh, I made the field green. That's nice. Brought the tree to life. Man, where was I in 2009? Not even high school? No, I was in middle school. Oh, that was like a chapter? Interesting. I didn't know there were chapters. I kind of thought it was just a... Okay, so this is already a difference. None of the other games have chapters, really. I guess Journey kind of does, but it's one journey. We'll get to it. Already a difference. And no modern stuff. So... Is that a picture? No, it's not. I could see the texture fucking up. That's funny. Easiest way to see if something's a picture is if the texture has screwed itself up. I am in a field yet again, but I'm a red flower. She loves me. She loves me not. Which I know is a thing, but anytime I think of that, I just think of the Mario 64 DS game. And Yoshi on the bridge. Yeah, you can go really fast. That's interesting. I feel like maybe that's something they learned, and maybe why a lot of these pretty games don't let you go so fast is because now I'm kind of just treating it like a time trial. Like, I just skipped a whole bunch of stuff over there. Uh, oh, I don't like those rocks. Uh-huh. Are we breaking a dam? Breaking dams is cool. Also, I'm sorry about my text message that you definitely just heard. You might expect that these flower note, like the musical stings that come with each flower, like kind of go along with the song, but no. Excuse me. I've aged my face. Blue. I want to keep going this way. Oh. Oh no, I didn't open all the flowers. That's alright. I hit my head. Because I'm a flower. Maybe we aren't breaking a dam, because I sure don't see a lot of water on the other side of that dam. We're just enreddening the rock. That seems like it'll do something. I want to see what the blue will do. Also, is there more of those stone thingies? No, just the two. Okay. Oh, it's a secret flower. A secret. Okay. We probably won't be getting all of those. But I will break this dam. It's not a dam. Is this a scripted sequence? The music is gone, so no, it's not. It fakes me out. Oh, blurple, blue, rainbow. No, just purple and blue. Okay. Wait, I missed one. I have to go back. The more purple and blue, the better. I don't know if you guys are listening to this in stereo, but I am. And it's only doing okay. Managing which ear goes to what sounds. I'll tell you that much, game. Oh. Where am I? I see an air current over there, but I would like to investigate these orange flowers. I feel a little ripped off that I'm not getting more colors. I like that you can still hear the flowers opening even when it's trying to like cutscene direct me to a place, and yet I'm just running into more flowers. Oh, now I am going this way. Okay. Wait. More colors. Secret flower? Oh no, just the way to go. Just the way to go, you say. I'm going to lean back, and hopefully I won't appear to be small. I'm a little small. That's alright. Now is the music letting me go out? Yes, now the music is gone. Oh, music's back. But now it's raining. Blue. Blue for rain. Got it. Message received. Lore absorbed. Story told? Question mark? Audio, you're just a little bit off. Sorry to say. It's probably not your fault. You were meant to be on the PS3, and the PS3 was not kind to ports. Man, I'm so fast, I feel like I could add engine noises and it would be appropriate. like controlling my flower dragon in the background. Pink, huh? I am going to look so pretty by the end of this. I'm just going to be a big rainbow flower dragon. Audio. Sorry, I'll stop bringing it up. But it's clearly like trying to make it sound like you're the head of the flower dragon or whatever. So it's like making the ping noises right as you touch them. But sometimes you go so fast that it can't decide which ear it's supposed to play out of. And it screws it up. Just gonna say that. I don't want to go in there. I missed this whole area, I think. Yeah, I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Or did I? I wish there was camera controls. What's over here? Oh, that's where I came from? Yes, that's where I came from. I missed these. Wait, no I didn't? Oh, it's just pink. I thought it was brown. I guess we're done. Okay. Enter the flower NATO. Also, where did all of my yellow go? I was definitely yellow at one point. Oh, there it is. Is this a metaphor for pollinization? Question mark? Rainbow. I'm afraid Pride is over by just a couple days. Sorry. Rainbows are banned now. Slurp. Is this just the story of how I turn into a goth plant GF? I like how the music changes. So things are just getting nicer. So, more nature in your life. Blue. Something, something, urbanization, something, something, more trees, something, something. I feel you a little bit. Windmills, turbines. They're turbines, people. Must collect more flowers so I can accurately tell where I actually am. Oh, this level's bigger. Now I feel the speed is more warranted. Oh my god, I can go so fast. Why? Look it, this is literally a ramp. Uh-huh. Are we going to generate electricity? Electricity generated. Oh, those kind of like funnel me into an area. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going so fast. These flowers are out of control. Oh. It's like Sonic rings. You just home in onto them. I was out of control for that whole section. It's like, nah, we're going this way. Okay. You know how, like, I mean, I was gonna say that some, you know how some art, like, say, music, it's kind of hard to pin down, like, a message because, you know, it's a little more abstract and kind of just wants to elicit an emotion. Like, I feel like you could there's a lot of emotional media and art that you can also pin, like, a message or a moral or a metaphor on. Oh god, I got zoomed. But I've always had a hard time doing that with something like a piece of music. Especially if it's, you know, obviously doesn't have lyrics, because, you know, if it's the lyrics, then it's just a poem. And poems can have all sorts of meanings. But music is kind of up to your interpretation. I feel like this is kind of the closer video game equivalent to that. I mean, obviously, I'm not trying to be like, oh man, it's nice to play a non-political game, because there's literally a fucking turbine on screen. So renewable energy is already on its mind in 2009. But, you know, it's more like, get an emotion. Feel a thing. Why don't you? Instead of a make you think piece, it's a make you feel. Why don't you just feel a little good about being in nature? Have you considered? Why don't you play Sonic instead? Because holy crap, why am I going so fast? I'm just flowers. I'm just flowers. Why am I Sonic? The level of destruction these flowers are causing. We need to kill all flowers. They are causing destruction of our natural landscapes. That's the message I'm getting from this game. They're tearing through our countrysides. Put a speed limit on these flowers. I missed all those blue flowers. I don't know what that means. Oh? Oh, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I'm going in a circle right now. I'm literally trying to erode away the landscape. I saw a secret path over there. Why couldn't I go? Wah! Okay. Just for context, I am controlling very little of where I'm actually going. Yes, that was a circle. I'm almost positive. But I believe I missed a bunch of stuff, so now we try again. We're going so fast that hitting all of the flowers, like in a bundle, the notes they just played, just makes me sound like I'm running into a xylophone. Just head first. What's up here? Oh, 2 flowers I missed. Am I gonna have to keep going through this circle until I get all these flowers? Blah, blah, blah. Blah. It's like a secret path. It's so weird. It's hard to convey because I don't have like a physical attachment. Here we go. This is where I'm supposed to be. The windmill, the turbine graveyard. Oh, I can finally go slower. You know, if only there was a phrase about slowing down and flowers. I feel like there should be a turn of phrase about something like that. But nah, speed through the flowers like Sonic. That's why they're blue. You're Sonic. Also, some of those... Are there such things as a 2-bladed turbine? I feel like no. More flowers. More Sonic level. That was a cool shot. It almost felt like slow-mo, but I was just being slow. I just wasn't moving. Ah, nature. I see power lines. Am I gonna rail grind? Because so far this flower game, this peaceful nature flower walk has been pretty high octane, considering how fast I can go, and the countless xylophones I've been running over. And the audio sounding like an explosion every once in a while because it can't mix properly. Okay, there's my portal out of here. Alright. Be more energy efficient. Be Sonic. That's what I'm getting so far. Look how pretty I am. I'm a bunch of blue. Blue flowers. I feel like there aren't enough blue flowers. When are they going to patch that in? To real life. Jesus. Jesus is one of the worst game developers. First, the enemy scaling was too hard, and then he just wrecked the economy of the game. Well, I don't know what that means. Oh, we're blue again. Yes, blue. I said blue. It's an artsy, abstract menu, so you don't know when you're actually selecting something. Ah, the moon. In case you didn't know, this was from 2009. That's why it's all grainy like that, I hope. Oh no. It's a commentary on how sustainable energy isn't sustainable enough, so we have to switch to fossil fuels. We're going to BP next. To Exxon. No. Please. They're just not turning. It's nighttime. Excuse me. Ooh, flower? Oh no, I thought there were flowers on the power lines. That would have been cool. They should put some shoes up there though. That's the thing. Y'all know about the shoe power line thing? Where's the other? Where are my flowers? Oh, I missed some. The wind particle effects told me I missed some. Good thing I'm Sonic. Meow, wow, wow. Oh. It's that electricity buzz again. Light bulb electricity buzz. I mentioned this last stream, but that's my ASMR. A light bulb buzz. I'm basically a moth, but for sound. Why am I in a stealth mission suddenly? I'm very, very slow now. I'm 10,000 fireflies. Do you believe your eyes? Am I like coloring in this area? Yes, I am. I thought it said something there for a second. Meow, meow. Okay. I made a dot. The gumdrop candy dots. Actually, I made a violin sting is what I made. Is this one going to be flutes? I hear flutes. No. So they're doing stuff with music and sound with the game, but I mean, it would be nice if this was a blind playthrough of all these games, and I could be like, oh, that's cool, but I've already played Abzu, and I know how much better that game does it, so I'm like, I see what they were going for when they went to Abzu, and they actually did the sound and gameplay thing mixed perfectly, so nice to see that They didn't get it right the first time, I guess. Because here it's kind of like just two soundtracks on top of each other. That way. But I saw things this way. Where am I? Yeah, what's that? Oh, it's a round hay thing. You know what, chat? Did you know that these round hay things are illegal? Actually, yeah, they're actually illegal. The government actually mandated that they are illegal because they believe that cows deserve 3 square meals a day. So these round ones are illegal. Just a little fact, courtesy of my dad. That's my dad's joke. To the point where now, whenever we pass those things, he just points to those and says, you know, they're illegal. Do you know they're illegal? And I go, shut up. Oh, do I have to make a swirl? No, I just have to hit more flowers. Oh, but at least I get to be... Oh, no, I'm fast. I'm fast. I said, oh, at least I get to be slow, but no, I get to be fast. Wow, I didn't mean to go up. Blah. I missed. Bah. 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 I made a swirl. That's totally not the shape I made. I was all over the fucking place. Because I thought I missed one. Surely there's something by the old wagon. What secrets do you hold for me, wagon? Something? Yes, there's a secret. I saw it. Wagon secret. Where's my achievement, damn it? Yes. It's funny, it's like, it's trying to like, I don't know if it's trying to, but in my head it's trying to like personify these flowers. So when I approach my next objective, I like slow down in like apprehension, but I'm just a collection of flowers and wind. Do I have to color in this whole big ass area? We'll see. You know, I do like particle effects. I'll give them that. Many games have been like, you know what players want more than anything else? To fuck around with particle effects, and you know, they haven't really been wrong yet. Ooh. I did it, even though I totally hadn't finished yet. I prefer the spiral. It's a pond. I want to go to the... What? Oh, no. A twist. What the twist? Surprised it's not fire. Is fire going to be a component? Because I'd be down for that. I mean, who else would be the antagonist of flower other than fire? I wish I could control the camera. Am I running from a fire, or am I just heading into the dark zone? What's that? That's a tower. My controller is vibrating. Something bad's about to happen, or we just get it into the industrial zone. Now at the junkyard. Flowers hate junk. Well, we are now in the trash area. Except I'm clearly not. No, I'm no trash expert, despite what you may think, but I don't think they just start landfills in the middle of fields. Like open fields. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. I'm not a trash expert, I swear. Oh, I got 2 leaves. That means secrets, I think. There must be 3 each level. Well, we now get to go to the trash zone. And the sound cut out. Are we in the trash zone? I can't tell. Thought that piece of wood was a deer. I think we're in the trash zone. Or adjacent to the trash. Oh, we're heading to the trash zone again. I am 2 petals. I need more flowers. Bong. Cool lightning effect. Lit up the whole skybox. Get struck by lightning. Yeah. What? Oh. No, I'm just lighting them up. Oh, nature's reclaiming technology. I get it. You know what? You could probably do a better job with the nature reclaiming technology story than Terranil. Let's be real. I don't want to be looking at this mountainside anymore extremely closely. Thank you. Missed out on the fire arc. I feel like that would have been... Ow! I got zapped! Well, I am on fire. Kind of. What was I just saying? Now it's a survival horror. And there's an ominous, noisy bass sound. And these banjo-ass flowers, it's really funny. Oh, is that just what happens when I touch this at all? So I just need to avoid it? Oh, I was not paying attention. There's actually consequences for my actions, who knew? Pling plong. There, I've cured the world of electricity. Alright, that was interesting. There was obstacles. I appreciate this escalation. Pling plong. These stupid noises are so funny. Ah! Flower jump scare. They're angry electricity noises. They're like bees. Shut it down. Oh, hey, this is also a part in Abzu. So you know how, like, I made the parallel, I think, once, but also a lot of people have made the parallel, like, if you're a Pikmin 1 fan, you probably would also like Pikmin 3. And if you're a Pikmin 2 fan, you'll probably also like Pikmin 4. So far, the vibe I'm getting is, if you liked Abzu, you would also like Flower, and vice versa. And if you liked Journey, you would like the Pathless, and vice versa. Which means, what is the Song of the Sword? The Sword of the Sea going to be like? Oh, I got hit. Not my Flower HP. I was trying to think of what's an H word that has to do with flowers. My hibiscus points. Sure. Classic runny nose because I talk for 2 minutes. That is my problem. But anyway, yes, this is the part in Abzu where you connect lines to an objective to clear something. Not that that's only an Abzu thing, but like this is straight up a beat out of Abzu, as you have like a scary environment, and you go to a scarier area to clear out this path so that you can get through the scaria. Please let me collect this last flower. You know what, I've always said this, the turning radius on a bunch of flowers is just not very good. I prefer my Honda Accord. Yes, gray out the electricity. Yeah, knock it down. Anti-establishment dysenterianism, I think. It's been a while since I've watched that SpongeBob episode. Which was also a thing in Phineas and Ferb, anti-establishment dysenterianism. But they found a cure for it, so it's alright. Any other shows with anti-establishment dysenterianism? Well, that was an interesting scaria. Still in the scary. It's still scary. It's still a scary area. Oh! Don't get zapped. I feel like there were maybe better ways to display like dystopia in 2009, because a bunch of metal structures in the field doesn't feel like that big of a deal. I mean, not to come off cruel or heartless or anything. Also, the music really wants me to be afraid. Things are falling. Go fast, Sonic Flowers. Oh, I lost some flowers. What? They're growing? Ow! Okay, now I'm starting to see a metaphor for growing industrialism. I just don't find this kind of scaffolding very scary. I feel like oil was maybe how you should have portrayed this, because this kind of infrastructure is just going to be around in all kinds of things, whether it's green energy or not. I should have gone through a fracking field is what I'm saying. Ooh. Not for nothing, but the How Long to Beat did say that this took 2 hours. Feels like this might be the last level. But if it's just a halfway point, that's cool. I'm having a good enough time. What am I? I am a ball of pollen? But where to go? Oh. I have dissolved the metal structures. Ooh, look at that tower. That's a cool looking tower. I mean, it's evil and scary. Sorry. Oh, do we get to run through a xylophone? No, we get to run through wind chimes, which honestly is a much better metaphor, or a much better musical accompaniment, because you're wind. So it makes sense if everything is wind chimes. As opposed to being a xylophone before. It's a spider web. Uh-huh. Oh. It does that like zoom up to your character, bunch of flowers, like the cutscene transition of a lot of like AAA games nowadays. Like I feel like Spider-Man PS4 does the same thing, where it like web swing, whoa, time to take control, and then you take control. So you're playing, but it doesn't ever stop the character. It doesn't feel like it ever stops the character. Oh, I just broke something. Oh my God. This is another beat that Absu steals. You're like defeating the industrialism. I feel like it's a little bit more effective. I mean, it's funny. This is honestly hilarious. I mean, it's not fair to this game because I played Absu before this, even though this came first. But Absu just remade this game. That's going to be really funny when we get to that in a couple weeks. You will see. We have to first... I mean, should I just skip to Absu and... Should we skip around the timeline? Because I feel like putting Absu next to this game is a lot more impactful than putting Journey next to this game. In fact, I don't know. We will see. I kind of think, fuck it. We are going to play Absu next and skip over the timeline. I mean, I want to find creative tissue, and Absu... Ah, man, but maybe I'm forgetting stuff about Journey. I have played Journey, but it's only a vague memory. I might be forgetting stuff that is more tied to Absu that I'm just not remembering. But I really feel like Absu is the sequel to Flower, beat for beat almost. Just a hair longer, and obviously a much different like visual theme, but also not that different. It's funny. There's literally a destroy a bunch of infrastructure with the power of nature and then overtake nature. If we run into that tower and there's a triangle in there, I'm calling bullshit. I don't care if you were the art director. That's a heck of a lot of... I mean, I guess stealing's the wrong word, but like... I'm glad you had a second idea later. That just makes me more and more curious about Sword of the Sea, because, I mean, we will... I think we will probably end up... Whoa. I think we will probably end up playing Journey next to the Pathless and Absu next to... Or Flower next to Absu, because, boy, they are close. And I think they are parallel games, so... I think that would be more interesting, perhaps, than just all of them together. But then again, Absu and the Pathless are connected. So, hard to say. And yes, sorry if I'm not taking this totally impactful. I like that the buildings are all, whoa, swirly, and then they become straight. I also like this cityscape. This is how I would design a cityscape, which is just blocks. That's all you need. And yes, the wind chimes work much, much better for your sound effects, for your flowers, than the xylophones or banjo riffs. Oh, we're the blob now. We're coloring stuff in. Secret flowers. No, I missed the secret flowers. I need to go back. Yes, turn things brown. Oh. Oh, more secret flowers? Oh, they're not secret. This is how you go. My bad. Yeah, I like the look of this cityscape. So we are absolutely deblobbing right now. Although 2009, that is early. Did Deblob come out before 2009? I feel yes. I feel like that was an elementary school game for me. Also, never forget. Taste, what's that? Ding dong. Wind chimes. Oh, thank goodness we could paint the road in. Just a touch of nature can fix all of your civil engineering problems and woes. Secret flowers. I don't think they're secret. I just took the off-ramp. Great, now I have to go through the interchange. It's weird there are different routes. But then again, I am Sonic. Ooh. Now we're in real spider zone. Am I not allowed to touch these again? But I'm bright and beautiful. Oh no, I can. Fuck you. Uh-huh. What's happening? Where am I? Wah! What do you mean? Where am I going? Oh, I see the secret flowers that are not very secret. Also, I want to go down here and get the actual secret flowers, which are blue. Yep. It's so weird. Oh. Camera shot. That's not going to stop me. I'm magic. But oh my god, this is so Abzu. It tries to stop you from getting to the core. Dude, they just remade this game. They just remade this game with Abzu. That's so interesting. I had no idea. I feel like I was not supposed to be able to get out that way. Uh-huh. Yes. There are flowers already in your core. I've already infiltrated. Camera, I feel like you might be drunk and I was supposed to be looking up this whole time. There you go. That's a little better. Camera? You know, you could just give me the control, camera. I have a perfectly good right stick here. Where am I going? Oh, okay. A book? Oh, a window. That's a cool shot. Ah. Ooh. Purdy. Man, I wish there were giant fucking trees like that. I mean, redwoods, they're close. I've never actually seen. Weeping willows can get fucking massive. I told my friend the other day, like, can you take me to the zoo? Because I don't care about any of the animals, but they have some giant fucking weeping willows. I'm like, I want to go to the zoo to visit the weeping willows, please. Sorry, I'm talking over the end of the game. I'm talking about trees, it's fine. Boyd. Yes, nature's returning. Seagulls. The rats of the sky. But yeah, have a little nature in your life. Don't get... Is there another level? No? I feel like I should have gotten credits. Oh. Is this credits? Ah, yes. There we go. Am I playing? Yes. Playable credits. Very nice. Thank you for playing Flower. Let's pay attention. We got a few names to look out for. Created by that game company. They are kind of dead. Yep, Jennifer Chan. Oh, okay, there's Nicholas Clark. I feel like Eric Nelson. Oh, there's Matt Neva. Okay. Not a liar confirmed. Sorry for ever doubting you, Mr. Neva. Ooh, they're like floating. That's cool. If I ever do a real video, like I'm collecting all my thoughts on this, and if I ever do like a productions video, I'll cross-reference all the names and stuff. But I don't know if I really want to. Oh, I missed. No, there's no special thanks. I missed. Um, but I don't know. Names only get you so far. I mean, people who make different things are still inspired by other pieces of work. There's still connective tissue just in, like, the logic of it. And boy howdy, is there tissue between this game and Abzu. Abzu is a straight-up remake of this game. But, you know, there's still some people working on it. I guess they just wanted something safe feeling, just to make sure. Oh, so there was another Nelson there? Or I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. Yeah, they wanted something safe that they knew that they could knock out of the park, and they're like, you know what we really cooked with? Flour. Let's just make flour, but a little bit more in-depth. That's pretty. Because that is what Absu is. And then Journey and Pathless. Our incredible fans. Who were your fans at this point in time? This is a lot of your first games. I guess Bethesda, or not Bethesda, Sony Interactive. Yeah, Santa Monica Studio too. John Woo. Moss. Tim Moss and Flower. I like that the credits float up. I don't like that they just disappear though. This is cool. Crayable Pledits. Senior designer George Weising. Never heard of him. I missed your flower. But I'll go off your ramp. But yeah, what do I think of this game? I think it was good. I think it was shorter Abzu. I'm sorry. But no, it was nice. It was surprising how it is fun to control. It is a little it's a little on rails. Did I miss these guys? Can I see their names again? No. But yeah, it directs you where to go, but that's fine. I did miss these guys. I was too busy falling off of the level. I missed them again. Oh, sorry. No credits for you. What? Oh, do I have to get them? Fine. Ron Eagle. Camera angle, please. Let me collect flower. Turning radius, please. There you go. Ooh, nice. Vincent DeMonte. I don't think that's the guy who came to Giant Squid. Music group. Checked out. Nope. Oh, Clint. I missed Clint. Motley Mud. That's a great name. Jason Swan. I did not get all the guys. That one guy is programmed to not be required. Sorry, one guy. Uh-huh. Into the bush. These credits are going to be like the most involved level of the game. That's fine, I guess. Steve Johnson gets his own pile. Oh, the secret pond I didn't go in. Yep, that one guy's still not required. Yeah, it's funny, we're going through the whole game again, but just in credits form. See, we got like scripting for like cutscene triggers and stuff. It's funny. It's funny how involved these are. It's funny how I can't see anything. I missed because the turning radius on your flowers sucks. These things can't corner. Put in a drift button. Did I miss them over here? Nope. Oh. Perhaps I should just follow the flowers. Like I did for the entire game. Oh, now can I move? Not really. Good. This is the best camera angle in the entire game. Why is it in the credits? I mean, not that credits aren't important. But why is it the best part of your game? Oh no, Jack Russell, or whoever that was. I missed him. Oh, I missed whoever that was too. Really funny how there is scripting. Oh, okay, now I just get regular credits. Can I just fly in the sky? It's really funny that there is scripting so that you can't miss some people, but you totally can miss others. Funny detail. Funny game. But no, it's a pretty game. For 2009, quite impressive. This would have been a great indie title for 2009. You have no idea just how barren the mid-2000s were, especially as far as independent stuff goes. I mean, I guess I don't totally have a grasp on it, but it's not the wide, endless swath of stuff we have now. I mean, yeah. But no, this is a great little title. It's just Absu, but like 4 years prior. Actually, no, like 5 years prior. Or no, like, oh god, Absu. Like 2018, I think. God. So yeah. It's Absu before Absu was Absu. But Absu is also people from... Oh, look, they added Annapurna. This is new credit sequence. This is just exclusive to the port. That's why you play this game, is to get the extra credits. But no, just wanted to inject a little... okay, typefaces. I'm like, this looks important, I should read this. But no, it's about typefaces. No, it just wants to inject a little nature into your life. It's really about, like I can definitively say what it's about. It's up for interpretation, but, you know, it wants you to not forget to include nature, no matter where you are. A game for rural planners, I feel. Just kidding. Looked like a little galaxy there. That was cool. Well, isn't that swell? And everyone's like laughing and such. It becomes more alive as you play, because we are not alive without... Oh, it becomes all ethereal with that last one. No, I didn't mean to do that. No, it ruined the flow of the whole stream. I didn't mean to enter another level. Well, anyway. No. All buttons select. What if I just do nothing? All buttons select. I want to look at the title again. There you go. Flower. Huh. But I wanted to be on a happy screen. I guess that's this is so stupid. I just want the happy screen while I'm talking about the end of the game. There you go. Happy screen. You could even hear saxophone. That's how you know it's happy. But no, delightful little game. Very interesting to see just how much ideas come from Giant Squid. Giant Squid not made this game, but still, so many ideas came from this game. And like themes and motifs, things you do, the way you interact, just how it guides you through levels. Like this is fairly basic, but you could so easily overlay Abzu on top of this game, and it's just all there already. So really interesting. I'm really glad I did this little dive. I mean, I don't want to spoil it, I guess. I've played the rest of the games until the newest one that hasn't released. This was kind of like my one blind spot. So it's going to be a little less surprising as we go on. That's kind of why I'm confident in saying some of the things I am about the connective tissue and whatnot. But I might be forgetting a lot of stuff about Journey. I haven't played Journey in a long time. And I'm pretty familiar with Abzu and Pathless. I play Pathless semi-regularly, a couple times. I mean, maybe every other year or so since it came out in 2020. I've played it a couple times, so I'm familiar enough with that. But yeah, this was a really nice missing piece. It's so clear, the connective tissue between this and Abzu, and I feel like we will see Journey and Pathless. I don't know. I will probably play. Boy, do I play Abzu? No, I'm having such a hard time deciding. Do I want to play Abzu next because it is basically a remake of this, or do I want to keep with the chronology to actually see how the people who made it progressed and how the ideas progressed? I think we are going to play Journey next time because it is an evolution. It is the next chronologically. It's where they put their ideas next. Simply the fact that they went from this to Journey, basically back to this, is interesting on its own. So maybe I'm just forgetting how much Journey was like this, or maybe Journey is just weird. So next week, I feel like, is Journey. And then we're going to take a break for Donkey Kong, I think. And then we will be back on Abzu, and we will see just how close it is to this game. And then the Pathless. And the Pathless will probably take a couple streams, but I will do them in a row because I want to get through these games before Sword of the Sea. I want the videos out before Sword of the Sea. I don't think that's happening unless I kick my ass in gear for the 2024 video. So we will see about that. But otherwise, guys, thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed Flower. This was a really interesting little dive. I hope you like this whole path we have through, I guess, the Giant Squid games. They're not exactly that. This whole series needs a name, but it's the road to the Sword of the Sea, or the Sword and the Sea, the Sword in the Sea, the Sword of the Sea, I think. It's the road to the new game. I'm excited about it. You'll see more as we get on why I'm excited about it. I mean, this was great. Just a little couple-hour experience. By the time we get to the Pathless, like, the Pathless is one of my favorite games. So we'll get there. You will see why I am so excited. And I'm even more excited because it does seem like that's going to be its own thing. It finally doesn't have a thing to tie itself to. I mean, the Pathless is pretty whatever. I'm rambling now. We're gonna go through all these talking points again when I play each game. But yeah, I will see you guys next stream. Thanks for coming.